Hi, I'm Dan from Maptek, and today I'd like to go through the addition of the new vein contacts in GeologyCore 2023.1. If you've ever used the vein modeler previously in GeologyCore, you're no doubt aware of the drill hole ends setting, which allows you to define how to handle vein intervals either at the start or end of the drill hole of the domain that you're modeling. While this is a great catch-all, it doesn't necessarily offer the desired level of flexibility required when dealing with datasets that contain a lot of face samples, for example. So we've added a new vein contact setting to GeologyCore that allows you to control which contact points get used to create the hanging wall and the footwall vein surfaces on a drill hole by drill hole basis. So to start off with, I have some drill holes loaded. Now in this instance, I've got a filter applied. We're modeling the new boulder data set, and I'm modeling the Heimdall 1 domain in particular. So I've got a filter applied just to look at those vein intervals. Now, if you're using the modeling manager to do your veins all in one hit, like I am here, obviously we have our settings in here. So there's a new vein contact setting. Now, I've run this before, so you can see it's already in there. But when we're running the vein model from the modeling manager, these vein contacts are going to get automatically created for us. So there's nothing extra you need to do, they'll just be there. So under the controls, I'll start off with a setting on the surface boundary, and then we will run our model. And what we're going to end up with is under the HD1, we now have this vein contacts container. So if we minimize that, and let's toggle my drill holes off, and let's load up these vein contacts. So you can see by default we've got a hanging wall and a footwall contact for each of these drill holes, and all these sort of face samples in here that do start and end in the domain that we're modeling. So what I'll do is I will quickly rerun this using the inside the surface option, so you can see what that does. And when it regenerates these vein contact intervals, what you'll notice is that anything that is starts or ends in the domain that we're modeling, so these face samples through here, you can see it's tagged those as ignored. Now I can come through and I can manually update these and change them myself if I like. So we've got this classify contacts tool up here now. And if we're in edge selection mode up here, I can select some of these and I can say, select the footwall, classify as footwall. Similarly, I can grab these ones here, set them as hanging wall. If I want, I can select those holes, I can flip them if I didn't like the way it had made them. You can also right click and you can edit, and what you'll notice is a hole that I've manually changed using the classify contacts gets tagged as edited. So what that means is when I rerun the model, anything that I've manually changed myself isn't going to get replaced when you rerun it. So if I change to use another drill hole end setting, when I rerun it, the ones I've changed manually in here won't get updated. They'll just stay as I set them. So if we want to update those, we can change it in here, and then I can sort of go back and remake them if I want. Or if you've done a lot of changes and you're not happy with where you've got to and you kind of want a blank slate, it's potentially just quicker to delete those and then rerun your model. And what we'll notice is if we throw these in and we apply, I might set them just to disks, we can get rid of the rest of the holes and just sort of see what we've got there. Obviously you also get the vein solid for that particular domain that we've modeled. And that's it for vein contacts. It's fairly straightforward, very easy to use. I hope you find them really powerful in modeling your complex vein deposits.